morning. Welcome to Shogun MY's classroom. This is the first official class by me. You can call me Professor Shogun MY. In this course, you will learn everything that will help you to become a true action demon. And now, let the lesson begin.
Let the lesson begin.
That's the spirit. Now before we begin the main part, I will introduce the 6 segments of the lessons. The same structure of lessons will apply to my other classes as well. First, I will talk about your general strengths and weaknesses. Second, I will go over your entire moveset and frame data. The third section is about combos and bread and butters. And then, I will go over your specific text. Fifth, I will go over your game plan, or what you should be doing in an actual game. And lastly, I will make a summary for you. Up to here, do you have any questions? Okay, I'll take that as a no. So if there are no questions, let us start the first segment. Now first of all, you have many disjointed moves that have a long range, which is the reason why you are the distance demon, so you have that going for you. Second, you have very high damage output, great edge guarding, and have multiple ledge options that makes your advantage state really good. Lastly, you have excellent whiff punishing ability, and a recovery move that allows you to recover from very low and reverse edge guard, giving you a kill starting at 5%. Okay, moving on to weaknesses. One of them is having bad frame data, which is the main thing that holds you back from being high on the tier list. Also, you have low mobility, only an average disadvantage, and having a tether recovery that can be bad as it is exploitable in certain circumstances. Yeah, tether can suck sometimes. So now we have gone through all your general strengths and weaknesses. We're going to take a field trip so we can go over the things that I want to talk about in detail. Our star professor here will be the one to show us. Alright, so let's begin with your moveset and frame data, starting off with jab. It is your quickest attack, coming out at frame 4. It is mainly for stopping careless approaches when you are facing your opponent after they block your attack. For example, forward tilt comes out at frame 8, a very straightforward move used for punishing with the ground moves quickly. It has good range and can hit small characters sometimes. Up tilt is frame 9, kinda slow, but can lead to juggle situations and vertical combos. Down tilt may not seem like a good move as it comes out at frame 13, which doesn't seem to be ideal, but it is actually a very good combo starter that is also useful for 2-framing. Your dash attack will be one of your main tools for punishing whiffed attacks, and this text due to it coming up at frame 9, and hits very low. And now, moving on to your smash attacks. Forward smash has long range, comes out at frame 23, and has sweet spots and sour spots. The best thing about this move is that it can kill at extremely early percents with its sweet spot, making it very useful in various situations. It is excellent for ledge trapping, as it can cover most ledge options with proper spacing and timing. It can act as a hard punish tool to catch jumps or predictable habits. It can angle upwards and downwards. Angle upwards can catch jump, angle downwards can catch ledge hangs of certain characters, and can act as a combo finisher as well. Make sure to make good use of this move, because it is one of your main tools to kill. Up smash is yet another kill move, but way faster. Not only it can catch jumps or landings, but this move being frame 13 makes it a great out of shield option, as it has a hitbox at the beginning that hits opponents in front of you and scoops them up for the rest of the hitboxes. Down smash has less uses, but it is very powerful. The front hit comes out at frame 18, while the back one comes out at frame 29. It is very useful when you read what the opponent is going to do next, like landings, tech chase, or miss tech. One thing special about this move is the raw shield damage it does. If the opponent blocks one of your sweet spot areas, for example, and they try to block your down smash afterwards, their shield will be broken, guaranteed, giving you a free kill. It can also be used as a jab lock finisher, if you happen to get one. And now, we will move on to aerials, and we'll start with your best aerial, neutral aerial. It is a multi-hit that has big hitboxes surrounding yourself, and comes out at frame 6. It can start combos at almost any percent. and even kill confirms at high percents. It is also your best out of shield option, being frame 9. Since it is a multi-hit, it is useful for catching dodges. Forward aerial comes out at frame 12 and is your main spacing tool. The sweet spot can lead to damage or a kill, while the sour spot can act as a combo starter. Back air is frame 13 and works similar to forward area in some ways. It is mainly for dealing more damage and knockback rather than combo into stuff. It can also end combos and is very suitable at catching jumps as well. Up air is your tool for juggling and comes out at frame 10. It can also be a ledge mix-up option. Since it is a multi-hit, it can be used for drag down combos. Down air is frame 23 and its only use is for spiking the opponent while edgeguarding, or a rare landing option. It should not be used often since it has tons of lag. Phew. Now we go on to your special moves. Neutral beam, Hail No, is your only projectile move in your toolkit. The arrow comes out at frame 45. The main thing that makes the bow so special is that you can cancel this move with jumps. Dodges and shielding, starting from frame 21. Another thing that other bows can't do is that you can turn to the other direction while charging after frame 28. These two properties make this move not only for attacking from a distance, but also momentum shift, apply pressure, and make some attack timings with this move. There are two stages of charging. When you see yellow light at the head of the arrow, it means that it has reached its stage 2 of charging. Stage 2 is rarely used as it can no longer be cancelled or turned around. Comes out at a whopping frame 114 and is extremely laggy. Besides, the stage 1 version of bow can already take toss fairly easy. Moving on to side beat, Air Bar. It has 3 versions: ground with smash input, ground with tilt input, and aerial version. Ground versions come out at frame 20, while the aerial one comes out at frame 21. It covers a lot of range, and the sweet spot can kill at very high percents. It is used for catching people trying to outspace you, or when they are on platforms. It can also be used to stall off stage, act as a ledge mix-up. Not only that, you can also use this to edgeguard, and the aerial version of this move can catch certain ledge hangs. Bear in mind that this move should not be used too often, as it is punishable. Up B, Sword of the Creator, is your move for recovery. It is a tether move that comes out at frame 11 and allows you to recover from very low. Personally, I think that it covers more range than Joker's tether. A very special property of this move is that if the sword hits an opponent, you will reel the opponent towards you. This can lead to follow-ups at certain percents, and it spikes opponents above after you catch them with the move, which is around 46% before the move. As there's no true combos at any percents, but you can reverse edgeguard with this move. And if the tip of the sword touches a vertical wall or a diagonal slant facing downwards, it will hook to the wall, and you will do a wall jump. Only grab the ledge with tethering for 3 times without getting back on stage, so be careful. Lastly, we'll cover down B, up here. It is frame 62 and should only be used if you get a shield break, a very hard read, or high recoveries if the position is right. It also breaks a full shield. For the last part of this segment, we'll go over throws. You have no kill throws, but down throw is good for starting combos. Forward throw and back throw are for sending opponents off stage, and up throw is for juggling. Now, moving on to the next segment. Your main combo starter is neutral air, because it can lead to a lot of moves depending on the percentage. Other combo starters include down tilt, up tilt, down throw, sour spot forward air, and up B. One thing to note about neutral air is that it has a landing hitbox if you land with this move. It pushes opponents away, but not too far, so you can follow up with certain moves like dash attack. Now, our star professor here will showcase a few combos. Got it? Let's move on to your specific tags. Firstly, we'll cover bow tags. As I mentioned earlier, you can cancel this move. Hence, you can apply shield pressure, for example, or mix up your options. Another thing you can do with bow is B reverse to shift momentum occasionally. Secondly, we'll talk about up B edge guarding. Up B prioritizes the ledge, but if you used it to grab the ledge, let that go. You can't grab it again for about a second. During this time window, you can use up B to edge guard. Lastly, we'll go over up B tether cancel. After the sword has touched to the ledge, you can press down to tether cancel. Use this to mix up your options at the ledge and feinting movement for edge guarding other uses. And that wraps up this segment. Hang in there, cause we're near the end with 2 segments to go. So, game plan. Let's go. For your neutral, mix up between spacing forward air and back air, and whiff punishing either with a strong move to hard read your opponent, or neutral air them for combos. Whiff punishing is your main way of your game plan. So, if you see the opponent is trying to outspace you, throw out long range moves to catch them off guard. After you have the high ground, when you are in advantage state, juggle them if they're above you, and continue the strings for as long as possible after you land a combo starter for maximum damage. When it is off stage, you can edge guard with forward air, side B, up B, or down air. Or you can ledge trap them with forward smash, forward air, back air, or forward tilt. Forward smash is especially good at doing this, as it covers almost all ledge options with good timing. Now, what should you do if you are in disadvantage? First of all, you can bet with fastball air dodge, neutral air, or forward air. If you're off stage, you'll most likely want to go for low recoveries, but remember to mix up. If you're at the ledge, be sure to mix up your ledge options or stall. It works sometimes. In general, be patient, and if you want to get good, work on fundamentals as well. That wraps up today's lesson. Before we go, here is a summary. 1. Work on spacing and combos. 2. Whiff punishing is how you deal damage and take stocks. 3. Remember to be patient. 4. Pressure the opponent by spacing moves. 6. Be sure to practice your fundamentals. And lastly, have fun smashing. Alright, class dismissed. Well, I hope this course is able to help all of you to become a true professor. Before I go, special credits to the following media for providing data and helping out. I'll see you guys in the next course. Professor Shogun NY signing out.